Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong.
Pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa, yung kaya mo.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka.
Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras.
Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, disyo ang magserbisyo.
Maging in sa mundo ng negosyo at propesyon. Huwag magpahuli sa mga latest trends ng iba't ibang industry. Alamin ang gabay sa tagumpay ng ating mga panauhin. Ating pag-usapan ang mga yan dito sa Patok. Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok. Programang hatid sa inyo ng DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio. Patok, ating pakinggan ng iba't ibang kwento ng buhay. Istorya ng mga simpleng individual na magbibigay inspirasyon at motibasyon. At narito na ang ating mga kapartner na Kapatok pa.
Alright, buong Pilipinas, buong mundo, buong universe, magandang hapon!
Ayan, as always, sa tanang mga Bisaya, nagatanaw sa atong programa, maing hapon sa inyong tanan.
Naimbag amalem.
Maupay nga kulo.
Maya pagat panapon.
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Saan man kayong bahagi ng mundo, welcome namin kayo.
Ayun nga, dito sa ating paboritong tambayan, sa mga nagnanegosyo, kanilang mga kasosyo, dito lang sa
Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok. Kung nais nyo kaming katok, maaari po lamang tumawag sa 883-63875 o sa 8801-9836.
At pwede nyo kami i-text sa 0927-540-2241.
Hindi kayo mag-iwan ng inyong comment o greeting sa ating Facebook at YouTube live stream sa DZAR 1026 at sa Patok sa DZAR.
Ayan nga, so muli kami yung makakasama ngayong hapon na ito. Ako si partner Val.
And ako naman, si ka-partner Wella. Happy lang tayo ngayong Wednesday afternoon.
November 6. Ayan na. Parang kakaundas lang, kaka-November 1 lang. Ngayon, November 6 na.
Kaya nga,
ayan.
bilis.
Parang ilang, lang.
Baka bukas, December na.
Oo nga eh. Parang gano'n.
Sumisilip na si Jose Marichan.
Ay, September pa siya. Maaga.
Ngayon, nasa siguro nasa bewang na.
Oo,
yung pasilip ni Jose Marichan.
Ayun na nga. Pero anyways, actually, ka-partner Wella, personally, ako nakikinig na ako ng Christmas song. July pa lang. Hindi ko alam, pamparelax kasi eh. Parang ganon. Well, anyway, may dalawa tayong guests ngayon sa ating programa.
Back to back.
Oo. Sa first half, it's all about
Eto, maganda to.
Oo, pa-foodie-foodie to, yung first half natin. Pero sino nga ba for sure yung pangalan ng ating guest, ating first half, familiar to. And familiar din sa mga sa mga tao. Kasi nga, pero mahilig kasi ako mang blind item, maglagay muna tayo o ibabahagi muna natin yung short background ng ating magiging guest ngayong hapon na ito. Eto na nga, nagtapos siya ng mass communication. Ayan, isa siyang radio anchor, commentator at performing artist. Isa kanyang pagnanegosyo, naging inspirasyon niya ang kanyang lolo at lola. Maliban sa kanyang business, ngayon may iba pa siya negosyo katulad ng solid waste management, events management, trading at construction supply. At alam niyo ba mga kapartner, taong 2021, nagsimula ang kanyang negosyo na kanyang ibibida sa ating programa ngayon.
Ayan,
Sino nga
sabi
ba?
nga dito, Entablado, Camera at Kusina.
Ayun.
Atin pong i-welcome ang owner ng Tala Lounge and Resto Bar, si Miss Maria Estrella Zaldivar Greaves. O Miss Tala, welcome sa Patok.
Hello! Hi na, Miss to. Namiss ko to yung mga gantong pa-camera.
Ayun.
Hello po. Magandang umaga po. Marhay na aga sa gabos po ng mga Bicolano.
Ayun. Legit yun na, no? Greeting.
Oo.
Baka meron kayo gusto i-shout out.
Ay, shout out muna sa lahat po ng mga nandiyan dyan sa Tala Lounge and Resto Bar. Kay Chef Mark, kay Grace, and then of course kay Angge, nandiyan siya, si Seth, at lahat po ng aking mga katoto, ayan, kapalalam, hello. Sa lahat po ng aking mga followers, hello, magandang umaga.
Diba? Co-host. Oo nga, pwede na. Oo, bago itong ating business, makichismis muna tayo.
Oo, maraming chinika kayo.
Pero ano naman siya, hindi naman siya masamang chismis.
Ayan.
Kasi sabi nga, di ba, Entablado, camera at kusina, medyo malapit na sa puso ko.
Oo, pero bakit nga ba?
Konting kwento muna doon sa iyo mga naging karanasan.
Mhm.
Sa Entablado.
Hanggang sa dumating kayo
camera.
dito sa inyong pagnenegosyo.
Okay, Entablado kasi lumaki talaga po ako sa Entablado. Mula sa pagkabata, kasi pamilya po kami ng mga musikero. Tapos, ng ibang bansa, camera pa rin at Entablado ang kasama. So, isa po akong theater actress. First and last akong lion ng Wizard of Oz sa South Korea, particularly in Ulsan. Kasama po ako dun sa Tong Rami Theater. And then, yes, 10 taon po ako nanirahan at nag-perform po sa South Korea. Kumakanta. And ayan po, nagsusulat ng kanta. And yung kusina naman kasi talagang yung pamilya po namin ay nanggaling po sa pagkain. So doon po kami nakilala sa Uwas Albay, sa Bicol. Ayan, maray nangro po tabi nga amin sa mga taga-Uwas.
Ayun. Ang daming talent, no?
Oo, opo. Tapos, ayun, and visual artist po ako. I paint. I do a lot of work.
Wow, I like that.
And ayun nga po, at tayo po ay nakoronahan noong 2019 as Mrs. Universe Philippines Finest Woman Globe 2019. And na-appoint po tayo bilang Mrs. Millennium Universe Philippines 2020. And isa po tayong broadcaster sa isang radio station noon na talagang, hardcore. Hardcore tayo.
Yung mga programa. Mga bumabana.
Opo, dumabana talaga ng programa. Yan.
Ayun. Diba? So, pinakyaw na ni ma'am lahat ng ano.
Pag mahirap ko po, kailangan talagang
Lahat ng
sabi ni
talent.
Lord, maximize the talents.
Yeah, kasi nga, di ba, kung binigyan ka ng sample, dapat paano yun?
Yes po. Pasample ka lang ng pasample. Makukulitan na sila sa'yo, kukunin ka.
Ayun.
Pasample na tayo ng kanta.
Parang hindi tayo ready dyan. Oo.
Exclusive daw mga
exclusive,
kapartner.
oo.
Mamaya na lang, off-air.
So, paano nagsimula itong ideya ng inyong pagnenegosyo? 2021, pandemic pa yan,
Yes
diba?
po. Well, pagkatapos po ng mag-give ako ng break sa aking radio TV program, nagkasakit kasi ako. So sabi ko kailangan ko konting mamahinga. Ayan. So naisip ko anong gagawin ko. Pangarap ko po nung bata pa ako magkaroon talaga ako ng resto bar, restaurant, bar. Tapos inisip ko parang sa aming mga apo ng lola at lolo ko sumalangit nawa, parang walang sumunod sa yapak nila na buhayin yung kusina. So, dun po nagsimula yon. And then, music, kasi once you are a musician, you are a musician. Once you are a singer, you are a singer. Forever hahanapin ang sistema mo. So, hindi ko po pwedeng tanggalin yon sa buhay ko. Tapos, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, akala nila hindi ako marunong magluto. Magaling po ako magluto. Baka at kalabaw lang po, hindi ko kayang katayo mag-isa.
So, nung bata ka ba, ma'am, nagluluto ka na rin?
Yes po, I started cooking. 4 years old ako, nasunog po yung kanin. Kasi akala ko hinuhugasan lang po yung bigas. Hindi ko po alam na sinasabawan po pala siya bago siya isalang. So yun, doon nagsimula. Tapos 7 years old ako, doon ako natutong magsaing ng maayos. So, yun. Tapos, lumaki po ako sa kusina ng aking lolo. Kaya doon po kami natutong magluto. Bawal po ang hindi marunong magluto sa pamilya namin.
Talaga. Sa amin po, ma'am, taga-kain lang po ako.
Ay, ganun po ba?
Taga-appreciate mo.
Ay, meron ka rin naman pong doon. Trabaho. Taster.
Pag sinabi bang Bicol, ma'am, talagang masarap talagang magluto, no? Then maanghang? Or hindi naman lahat?
Hindi naman po lahat. Sa amin po kasi maraming nyog. Like,
yun.
kapitbahay namin na Quezon
Ginataan.
Province, yes. Mahilig kami sa ginataan. Pero makikita mo po yung pagkakaiba ng pagkaing ginataan, nilutong gata sa Bicol, kaysa po sa iba. Like, for example, yung laing po kasi namin, tuyo na nagmamantika po yung,
Yun, ang sarap
yung gata. Yung sa iba naman, milky pa yung gata. So sa amin kasi talagang pinatuyo,
Iba yung process.
simmer, iba yung process. Tapos yung sa anghang naman, depende. Pero yun nga kasi daw po, anak po kami ng mayon.
Yun nga, signature na kasi, di ba?
Signature na po.
Maanghang.
At totoo po yun na mas una po namin tinatalian yung aming mga sili sa bakuran bago po yung aming haligi ng tahanan.
Okay din yan.
Opo. Yun.
So yun, ma'am, itong Tala Lounge 2021 nag-start.
Yes
May
po.
nag-influence ba sa'yo o talagang gusto mo lang talaga siya?
Pangarap ko po siya. Oo. Kumbaga, passion. Kasi sabi ko, ano pong gagawin ko? Sabi ko, kailangan yung papasukin kong negosyo, kahit nakapikit ako, kaya ko. So, sabi ko, pwede ko nang pagsabayin yung music at saka yung pagkain. So, why not? Mag-venture tayo into a resto bar. So, yun po yung ginawa ko. But it was first located in San Pedro.
Laguna.
Yes po, San Pedro, Laguna. And because it's too traffic, alam nyo naman po, walang walang patod, walang patid ang traffic sa atin. So sabi ko, kailangan lumapit sa bahay ko. Para kahit po wala akong suklay, mukha tayong kuting sa umaga, pwede mo tayo pumunta. So nilipat ko po siya sa Las Piñas, kung saan po nandun yung aking bahay.
So kahit maglakad ka lang, okay na.
Ay, opo, walang suklay-suklay yun.
Ganda pa rin naman. TMI. So ano yung mga unang ino-offer nyo noon, ma'am, nung pag-start ninyo?
Yung pag-start po namin talaga, sa gabi lang kami open. Actually, 5 o'clock open kami onwards. Mga 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Kasi more on inuman, kumbaga chill, relaxing after work. Pero nung inilipat po namin siya sa BFRV, dito sa Las Piñas, so nagsimula na po kami mag-open ng umaga. So marami kami ino-offer na patok sa bulsa. Kasi mahirap po na hindi patok ang bulsa. They believe kasi, like most everybody believes that BFRV, because it's an exclusive village, akala nila mahal ang pagkain. Pero hindi nila alam na karamihan po ng mga nandoon sa loob ng BFRV are hindi naman afford talaga. Kasi marami pong workers dyan, marami pong construction. Like, everyday may construction. May mga offices, malapit po kami sa mga eskwelahan. So, nag-come up kami sa mga pagkain na kayang-kaya po sa bulsa ng mga bata. From 99 pesos, na busog ka na. Yung mga sizzling namin, may kanin, may
Gusto
side dish, may
natin yan.
ulam na. So, tapos po, nag-come up kami sa Anli. So, meron kaming unlimited wings. Meron kaming budget samji. Ayan, from 199. Pero yan pong lahat ng yan.
Sinerch mo na pala agad.
Diba ma? Masarap po. Masarap yan. Promise. Well, lahat po ng mga ginagamit namin sa kusina ay freshly made. Hindi po kami bumibili ng mga sauce na gawa na. Like, ako po kasi...
Kayo mismo gumagawa?
Yes po. Like, for example, sa samgyupsal namin, lahat ng side dish namin, lahat ng sauce namin, kami gumagawa. And lahat po ng mga yan, inaangkat ko po talaga sa South Korea.
Ayun.
Opo. Sabi nila, ang mahal naman, hindi po. Pagka nandoon kasi kayo, alam niyo yung presyo. So, ipapadala nyo lang naman yan dito. O, di ba, nagkaroon po kayo ng
Idea.
Ayan.
Tapos,
Kasi matagal ka doon, so medyo
Yes po.
may lamang ka.
yes po. So, 80% of our menu and recipe po, either recipe ko or recipe po ng lolo ko.
Uy.
Yun bang recipe na yun ng lolo mo, pinamana ba niya sa
Family.
iba pang nasa family?
Sana namanan ng lahat. Pero dahil ako po yung laging apprentice ni lolo. Sa totoo lang po, noong una
Paborito
iniisip
ka
ko,
bang apo?
hindi ko nga iniisip na paborito ko noong una. Sabi ko parang parang
Nauutusan lang.
hindi yata ako mahal ng lolo ko. Bakit parang ako yung laging inuutusan? So di ba bata kayo, bakit laging ako? May iba namang mga bata sa bahay. Pero bakit ako? Kasi laking lolo at lola po ako. No? Sabi ko parang hindi ako love ng lolo ko. Yun pala, yun yung training ground niya sa akin. Na talagang super natuwa naman ako na sa akin na nailipat. Kaya po, na-adapt ko yung pagluluto niya.
Diba?
Yung Saldivar po ba, like, something Spanish?
Yes po. Castilaloy po kami. kami po yung Zaldivar na galing talaga ng Pandan Antique. Bisacol kami actually. Literal po na Bisacol. Kaya kami naging Bicolano kasi yung great-grandfather ko, parang ano siya, director ng, kumbaga sa DOH ngayon. So, parang regional director siya ng sanitation and hygiene. So, napunta po siya ng Bicol. So, doon na po siya nagparami ng lahi. Gwapo, syempre. Huwag po natin sayangin ng lahi. Kaya po marami kami.
Ayun!
Marami po kami. Ayan.
Oo. Hindi
Pero-
mo yung reklamo yung mga tao na paramihin.
Opo, kasi
Kasi magagandang lahi.
Ako naman, kung maganda po lahi ko, bakit hindi ko pararamihin, di ba? So, yan. Marami po kami. Pero, ayan, marami po kami sa Iloilo, sa Bacolod, lalong-lalo na po sa Pandan Antique.
Ayan, shout out.
Pandan, hello.
Doon nagsisimula ba kayo, ma'am? May mga struggles din ba kayo pinagdaanan or smooth na agad?
Ay,
Kasi
marami
parang
po.
gamay nyo na eh, di ba?
Well, hindi po sa pagiging gamay. Alam niyo po kasi, ang struggle talaga dito sa pagbibusiness sa Pilipinas, very visual po ang mga tao, ang mga Filipino. We are, very hard to please people.
Oo.
Laging bago ng bago. Mabilis tayo magsawa sa isang
Tama.
bagay. Kaya nung una, sabi ko kailangan maganda ang presentation. Visually okay, visually enticing, pero wag nating tanggalin na dapat masarap sa panlasa.
Oo.
Ayun. So, yung po yung naging struggle namin kasi marami pong mga bagong restaurants, marami pong mga kumbaga bago na mga negosyo, na pagkain. So sabi ko, stick tayo doon sa mga Filipino na kaya ng bulsa, but at the same time na murang-mura. Kahit na magmahal yung presyo, kaya pa nating humabol sa presyo.
Kumusta naman yung supply mo, hindi kayo nahihirapan?
Sa ngayon po, I will be very, very honest. Mahirap po ang supply ng manok. Kaya, ako po, lagi ako nandoon sa palengke. Yung mga staff namin, lagi pong naghahanap ng mura. So, like, nung isang araw, very generous naman po yung pinsan ko, sinamahan po ako sa isang palengke sa Cavite, nakakuha kami ng mura. Kasi, ayoko pong baguhin yung presyo. Kasi sa amin, consistency is a must.
Tama.
Hindi lang po sa lasa, kung hindi sa presyo. Hindi lang sa serbisyo, most especially sa presyo. Yun.
Actually, ako ma'am, personally, meron akong gusto like, pa siyang store, pares. Nagbibenta sila ng pares. Ganito yung price nila before. Siguro dahil nga naman nagsitaasan yung mga bilihin ngayon. Tumaas din. Nag-stop ako like a month. Pero sabi ko, namimiss ko kasi yung pares. Kaya bumalik ako. But still, I stopped. Kasi nga yung concept na, ay, tumaas. Parang ganun. Which is nice kasi gusto niyo po mapanatili yung original price na ginawa ninyo, even though kahit magsitaasan po
Yes
yung
po.
Pero mahirap
Nagtatanim
din
po
yun,
kami.
di ba, ma'am?
Nagtatanim po kami actually. Ang isa sa mga struggles po namin kasi may mga pasta po kami, no? Ang hirap pong hanapin at kumbaga i-stock yung mga herbs. So what we did, namili po kami ng mga tanim at saka po ng mga buto. So, tinatanim po namin sa likod. Yung iba naman po, tinatanim po sa bahay. Kasi para fresh pa rin po siya. Like yung mga Italian peppermint, yung mga sweet basil, Thai basil. Mahirap pong hanapin siya talaga sa market. Lalo na, yung Filipino naman po, hindi naman natin masyadong ginagamit yun.
Oo.
Tapos, kahit naman simpleng spring onions, nilalagay namin sa baso na may tubig, papatubuin mo, or yung paa, yung pinaka root ng spring onions, lalagay mo sa tubig, unti-unti na po yun. Kumbaga, nakabawas ka na ng konti.
at least.
And then, always buy boxes, mas mura po yun. Kesa po yung pabili ka ng bili everyday.
Paisa-isa.
Opo. Yun.
So yun, may talaga, may paraan. Resourceful.
Pagka gusto po.
Kailangan talaga resourceful.
Kaya po sabi nila, pagka gusto, may paraan.
Ayun.
Pagka ayaw, may dahilan.
So far, ma'am, ano yung mga feedback ng inyong mga customer?
Nako, yung pinakabago naming feedback ay napakasarap daw po ng sauce namin. And ayan, shout out kay Chef Mark. Lagi pinapanatili at laging may bagong konsepto.
At ma-meet na rin si Chef Mark.
Kaya nga po. Tapos, yung chicharong bulaklak, kaya napakasarap daw. Alam mo, yung mga Filipino talaga. Tapos, yan, malinis. Kasi ang konsepto ko, bukas po ang kusina ko para sa lahat. So, yan po ang isa pa po sa mga abante siguro ng tala kasi pwede nyo pong bisitahin yung loob ng kusina. Opo. And
Pwedeng guluhin si chef.
pwede po.
Kausapin ni chef,
Yung mga ganun po. So, open po ang kusina, makikita nyo kung
Nakakatuwa.
malinis or hindi po yung niluluto. Kasi maarte po ako eh.
Oo. Kami din.
Kailangan po.
Isa yun sa tinitignan ko pag kunwari nagbabiyahe, nagka-travel, tapos hindi ka familiar sa lugar.
Yes po.
Una ko pinupuntahan yung CR.
Yes po. Opo.
Bago ko mag-order ko, ay okay to, perfect.
Opo. Actually po yung mga...
Kusina.
Yes po, yung mga tao ko, pagka naglilinis po sila, ayun, una po nilang nililinis yung CR. Kasi sabi ko, alam nyo, yan yung parang kayo. Kailangan malinis yung budihin nyo. 'Di ba? Para bago kayo mag-preach sa ibang tao, yun din nun.
Kasi mas nakaka-invite pag malinis yung lugar.
Yes po, opo.
And masarap yung pagkain, masarap pa sa feeling, di ba? Yung ambience
Yes
pag
po.
malinis.
Assured ka na, malinis. Kasi
Opo.
walang food poisoning na mangyayari.
Opo.
Ngayon, mailan na yung staff din nyo, ma'am?
Sa ngayon po, yung staff namin ay ano lang po kami, 5. Kasi mahirap po pagka
Kasali ka na
marami.
dun.
Kasali na po ako doon. Mahirap po kasi pagka marami. Yan po yung minsan mali ng mga bago na nagnenegosyo. Yung marami agad yung staff. Alam niyo po, ang pinakauna talaga na pagtatalagahan nyo ng funds ninyo ay yung pasweldo, yung wages. Kasi para sa akin, natuto po ako sa lolo ko na ano man ang problema na nangyayari sa loob ng kumpanya, dapat hindi po apektado yung mga staff mo. Kasi yan po yung yaman mo.
Tama.
Nagtatrabaho sila everyday, nagpapagod sila everyday, so kailangan compensated sila at the end of the day. So ano man ang daanin mo ng mga challenges, kailangan bayad sila. Ayun. So, hindi po ako masyado nagparami muna. Kasi kaya ko naman po, concoction namin, yung mga drinks namin, juices pa yan, or mga mix na mga drinks, ako po ang gumagawa.
Napakahandsome.
Tapos yun po, sinusulat ko lang, susundin na lang po nila.
Tapos may libreng kanta pa.
May libre kanta pa. Kasi
diba?
kami po ng pinsan ko yung kumakanta. Ako na rin po kumakanta.
Ay, dapat si Pinsan na katabi mo dyan. Na-interview din natin.
Patatabihin po natin. Friday po, ako yung kumakanta. Ito po yung sinasabi natin na, again, balikan po natin yun na kapag ka gusto, may paraan. Pag ayaw, may dahilan. Kasi iniisip ko, I cannot exploit Filipino talents. Alam niyo po yun. Kung mahina naman ang benta mo. Sabi ko, kumakanta naman ako eh. So, ako po yung kumakanta. Tapos sabi ko sa pinsan ko, wala ka naman ginagawa pag Sabado. Although busy mommy siya kasi negosyante din siya. Sa Sabado naman po, siya naman yung kumakanta. So, ayun.
Ano pangalan ni Pinsan?
Ay, si Miss Ayan po.
Miss Ayan.
Si
Ayan.
Miss Ayan.
Pasampulin natin mamaya.
Ayan po yung lagi pong ready. Yan yung laging
Dapat kasi
ready.
yung kanina, bungad, kanta.
Kasi uso
Sana
na
po
ngayon
nasabihan
parang
niyo
family
kami.
karaoke, parang ganun.
Ay, yes po. Actually po sa pamilya namin, ang number 1 namin na na tawag dito, pinag-ipunan ay mikropono. Dapat po pag pumasok kami sa bahay ng bawat isa, may kanya-kanya po kaming mikropono. Kasi may ayaw magpatalo.
Kailangan maganda yung mic.
Opo.
Doon sa launch niya, ma'am, parang pwede rin kumanta yung mga
Yes po.
guests.
May open mic po tayo and at the same time, may VIP room po tayo para sa gusto naman nila na kahit magsisisigaw
pang may
po sila.
birthday, may
Opo.
ganun.
So may VIP rooms tayo na napakamura, 3,500. Consumable na po yan for 3 hours. Food and drinks na yon. And then, meron din tayong karaoke sa AC area, sa air-conditioned area. Tapos, sa labas naman po sa alfresco, may entablado tayo na pwede kayong kumanta.
Okay.
So, with pwede kayong magtanggap ng events.
Yes po, tumatanggap po kami ng events at maraming salamat po sa mga tumatangkilik po kay Tala, sa mga naka-early bookings dyan.
May mga nakabooking
Yes
na.
po, sa mga pa-party. At nagki-cater po kami.
Ayun.
Nagsiset up kami sa mga events.
Pwede
Ayan.
kayo doon sa pumunta sa mga bahay, mga
Yes
ganun.
po. Kahit na po cash bar yung tinatawag kasi marami pong mobile bars ngayon po, tama. kami naman po cash bar. Kasi sa UK, yun po ang uso. Like, I mean, I'm going to bring all my drinks sa inyo, sa party mo. So, instead of you buying your drinks, your guest can buy from me. So, si-set up na po doon. Hindi ka magkukulang. So, may bartender kaming nilalagay, uniform bartender din. Tapos, yun namin, doon kami mag-mix.
O, diba?
Ayun. So, pwede bang mahingi yung rundown ng mga ino-offer ng Tala po?
Okay po. Pagkain Pinay po tayo, except po of course sa Sanggipsal. So one, we have Sanggipsal. We have Only Chicken Wings. Meron po tayo mga Filipinong lutuin tulad po ng magmula sa tinola, sa kare-kare, Bicol Express, syempre hindi mawawala. Mga pansit, ayan. Meron tayong mga pasta. Of course, meron tayong mga short orders, then meron tayong sandwiches and all. Maaari nyong makita yung mga pagkain namin sa iba ring restaurants. So yun lang po yun. Hindi na tayo lalayo. Pagkain Filipino tayo, napatok sa panlasang Filipino, patok din po sa bulsa ng nanay at tatay natin.
Ayan. Sa mga gustong umorder, paano kayo kontakin? Paano umorder?
Well, sa ngayon po wala kaming online ordering muna. Pero around BFRB, marami po kaming customers, marami po kaming mga avid na mga customers doon na nagme-message sa aming page, Tala Lounge and Resto Bar po, yung aming page. Pwede po kayo mag-message doon ng mga orders niyo. Around BFRB po, basta malapit na kaya po naming i-serve sa inyo or dalhin sa bahay ninyo. Pwede po. Sa mga magpapareserve naman, ng special sa aming VIP karaoke kasi minsan po nagkakasabay-sabay sa page din. And sa mga gustong makipag-collaborate, ayan, pwede nyo po kaming email sa talazalivar@gmail.com. And of course po, sa telepono numero 0995-9814202, ako po yung sasagot po sa inyo.
Oo, diba? Mismo si Ma'am.
Diba?
Sasagot.
Eto, ano pa rin yung tip maibigay doon sa mga gustong mag-start ng business? Yung wala pa talaga silang idea.
Well, unang-una, aralin nyo kung ano yung alam ninyo. Huwag tayo dun sa business na, oy, dahil uso. Dun tayo. So, dapat, alam mo na kahit tulog ka, alam mo, smooth ang takbo, tapos kahit mawalan ka ng mga staff mo or magkulang ka sa staff mo, kayang ikaw yung humalili. So, yun lang po. Trial and error po talaga yung business. Minsan, parang love life po yan eh. Yung marami kang mga nakaraan, maraming mga dumaan sa yung pag-ibig, pero meron talagang isa lang. Ayun. Ganon din po yung negosyo. Tsaka
Merong meant to be.
may meant to be, opo. So, sa akin po, magtanim ka ng magtanim ng magtanim. Sa 100 butong itinanim mo, isa po dyan tutubo, believe me. Kahit na medyo mahina ang tubo, pagka inalagaan, magiging okay. Challenging po talaga ang pagnenegosyo. Pero ang pinakakailangan mo, tiyaga, tapos lagi ko dapat hindi nagra-run out of concept, laging bago, kasi nga po, sa Pilipinas, napakahirap mong i-please ang mga tao. So, dapat bago ng bago. Creative. Resourceful ka rin.
Yun din.
So, yun.
Ayun.
Diba? So, yun na, mga ka-partner. Marami-rami yun.
Sa mga hindi sabay sa start ng aming programa, pa yung i-replay, ha? Para marinig niyo din yung full interview namin kay Ma'am Tala.
Eto, sabi niya sa kanyang, gabay sa tagumpay, always believe in your own capabilities. Never withdraw. One rejection is equivalent to hundreds of better opportunities.
Hundreds of better
Diba? Gusto ko yan. Alright, once again, maraming salamat po kay Miss Tala ng Tala Lounge and Resto Bar. So time now is 29 minutes after 1 in the afternoon. Magbabalik po ang programang Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok.
Huwag bibitiw, magbabalik ang Patok sa DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio.
Tapang at malasakit.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong.
Pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa. Yung kaya mo.
At malasakit.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka.
Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras.
Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, bisyo ang magserbisyo.
Alam mo ba na may magagawa ka para matugunan ang problema sa baha na nararanasan natin ngayon? Maging bahagi ng solusyon.
Bayanihan!
Lumahok sa isang puno, isang bayan, nationwide tree planting activity ngayong November 16, 2024. At nationwide coastal cleanup ngayong November 23, 2024. Para sa kalikasan, para sa bayan.
Sa ikauunlad ng ating bayan, kalinisan ang kailangan. Basura ko, sagot ko. Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Sunshine Philippines Movement.
Mabilis umiksi ang nakasinding sigarilyo. Mabilis ding umiksi ang buhay ng humihit-hit nito. Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Sunshine Philippines Movement at ng himpilang ito.
Gusto mo bang makatipid? Gusto mong makatulong sa kalikasan? Pagsabayin gawin. Gumamit lamang ng CFL bulbs sa inyong bahay. Tumulong, makialam, para tuloy-tuloy ang liwanag. Conserve energy. Isang paalala mula sa Sunshine Philippines Movement at ang himpilang ito.
Ang pagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa ay nakaka-stress, lalo na kung ikaw ay baguhan pa lamang. Narito ang ilang sintomas ng stress at kung paano ito malalabanan. Ang taong stress ay nahihirapang mag-focus sa trabaho, malilimutin, mabilis ang tibok ng puso, at mahina ang kumpiyansa sa sarili. At upang ito ay malabanan, makipag-usap sa inyong employer, kakilala o kaibigan kung nahuhomesick o nalulungkot. Sumulat o kaya ay tumawag sa pamilyang naiwan. Pero bago ito gawin, magpaalam muna sa inyong employer. Gamitin din ang inyong day off para makapagpahinga ang isip at damdamin mula sa mga gawaing bahay. Makakatulong din ang paggawa ng mga bagay na makapagpapasaya sa iyo sa oras ng iyong pahinga, tulad ng pakikinig ng paboritong awitin, pagbabasa ng libro o pamamasyal sa mga lugar na kabisado na. At higit sa lahat, kumain ng wasto at matulog ng sapat. Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng DZAR Sunshine Radio, your Earth-friendly radio.
Ito ang Sunshine Radio. Panig sa katotohanan, naniniwala sa katwiran, at nangangalaga sa inang kalikasan.
Patok! May oportunidad sa bawat katok!
Alright, nagbabalik na ang programang Patok! May oportunidad sa bawat katok. At kami pa rin ang inyong katok ngayong hapon. Ako si ka-partner Wella.
At ako naman si ka-partner Val. Alam mo, ka-partner Wella, ikaw nang bahala nito sa second half, ha? Char lang. Anyway, eto naman, ang second half natin, our guest will talk about sustainability, no? And as a short background sa ating guest, sa edad na 25 years old, isa na siyang CEO and siya yung may-ari ng Super Brands license. At maliban sa kanyang business ngayon, siya ay may negosyo din na renewable energy at gold mining. Ayan. So, sino nga ba ito ka-partner Welang?
Eto, sabi, the world is a melting pot.
Ayun.
Diba? Atin pong i-welcome ang chairman ng Sustainability Standards Incorporated, si Sir Carl MacLean. Welcome sa Patok.
Ayun.
And viewers.
Yeah. Maybe you want to give a shout out to your friends?
No, I'm happy. My best friend's here.
Si Ma'am.
How about your
Sabi nga nila, behind a successful man is a supportive woman.
Correct.
Sidekick. So tell us more about the Sustainability Standards Incorporated. Sir.
Right. I always liked sustainability. I lived in Holland for a long time, and the people there are very sustainable.
The land of tulips.
Land of tulips and chocolate.
Chocolates.
So, when I came here, I looked at all the garbage that's flying around everywhere, the little streams, even near the airport. In the old days, when you had to go to the airport, you had to drive past this little stream. It's so polluted, it's unbelievable. So I thought, let's see if we can do something about it. And to do something about it, you have to involve the LGUs, the mayors, the vice mayors. They have to drive it, and they have to be told to drive it. Otherwise, they will not do it.
They're not going to do.
No. But the best commercial sustainable person that I know of is Ramon Ang.
Yeah.
Because he's spent a lot of money, a lot of time on cleaning up the rivers.
So who is your big inspiration, sir?
For sustainability or for here?
For sustainability.
For sustainability, I say here it's Ramon Ang and June Palafox.
Yeah.
So
The
he's
architect.
the architect, yeah. Because he and I work together on trying to make this country more sustainable. And we are the biggest plastic polluters in the world, bigger than China, bigger than Indonesia, for no reason. Well, the reason is
You're the top notcher.
we're top notch in that respect. So it's not something to be proud of, though, because it's poverty driven again. Because these smart people. I was going to say something else, but I'm not allowed to. They like the drink companies, Coca-Cola, people like that. Right? No disrespect to Coca-Cola. But also the shampoo people, the conditioner, the soaps, in the sachets. The sachets are the world's worst polluters here. Because everybody can't afford to buy a big bottle, so they buy sachets, and then they just throw it away. It goes into the rivers, and that's the end of that. So that's how the pollution starts. And what people like Ramon Ang found out is that you can clean the rivers, but how about all the side streams, all the little people living in the squatter areas or in the poorer areas? They throw everything out that goes into a little stream that goes into the river. How do you stop that? It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy.
Maybe it's also lack of education.
It has to be collective.
Has to be collective, absolutely right. Has to be. If it's not collective, it's not going to happen. So anyway, Kenneth and I decided that we will do something to try and fix it here. So we had a sustainability meeting in Subic to start with. That was in 2009, I think it was 2009. Yeah, and we sat down with a lot of other people who were like-minded, thought the same way we did. And a lot of them from China, a lot of Chinese people as well, to see whether this was doable event. And we found out after the event it was. And so we sat down together and we formed sustainability standards. And then drive it through government, you have to give ego. So therefore, nation builders, you're a nation builder. That gives them that. That's important, right? And they join us in this program. The next stage, so getting the mayors on board, and they have to tell you what they're doing in their towns, or the governors, what they're doing in their provinces, etc. They have to tell you what they're doing for sustainability. So they then tell you that, and then we vouch for that. It goes into the book, and then the next stage is to actually audit what they do. That
So you're probably just
because
telling it
sometimes
and
there's
not
so many
doing it.
projects, but they're not implementing it. Right?
And they want to be in the book, right? So I understand that. So we have to help them too. So when we start auditing, I've got people lined up already that want to do the audit, but it costs money to do the audit. Who's going to pay for that? So we have to think carefully how we do that. Or they have to prove to us that they're doing things. That's the easiest way of doing it. And, some are better than others. but most people have attempted to do something, and that's important. So we will have a cleaner country in the next 10 years.
Next 10 years.
Yeah, it takes time.
How about next year?
Well, even next year will be cleaner, but still, it's just going to take time to clean it up. And you need people like Ramon Ang and Jun, who are real champions to help.
I mean, the people, the public are not really that aware of how important it is to clean the environment. And it is like, if you're not going to clean the environment, sir, it's like you're inviting criminality, something like that. It will really go down a lot, a domino effect.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
a
correct.
negative domino effect.
Negative domino effect. We don't want that. We want to go the other way, the other way around. So we'll do that. And also, you've got to go to the schools, educate the kids, but they'll educate their parents. They'll
It should
educate
start
their
at home.
Start at home, and then
at
if you're
school.
clean at home, like that's what happens in Europe. The kids tell their parents how to become more sustainable, and that really works. They say, "Mum, you can't throw this plastic out. Why are you throwing this plastic out? Why are you buying with plastic? Why can't you just buy something in paper or something that can be dissolved?" Even in the marathon in London, instead of having plastic bottles of water when they're running, they've got this seaweed-based seaweed-based covering, and they put the drink inside that, and it lasts, and you drink it, and you throw it away, and it dissolves. Something like that. I don't know how you can do that through the shops. I don't know, but that's a start. So you could look at processing seaweed into plastic type replacement, and that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I think somewhere in Bali, Indonesia, they're doing something like that. Seaweeds, and they're turning it into something like
Into
plastic
plastic
bags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seaweed is a fantastic product, and we're living in seaweed territory here, man. There's so much seaweed here.
Yeah.
Bukidnon down the south, so much, and Cebu even, so much seaweed. Why don't we use seaweed productively?
Yeah.
Right, and that's one way. You can't replace all, but you replace some of the plastic environment.
Here in the Philippines, one of the problems is waste segregation.
Yes.
Not really that strict in implementing waste
lack of
segregation.
discipline.
But even if you have the
starts
bins,
there.
if you have the bins, people don't put the
Yeah,
people just dump in the first bin
Even
they
if
see.
you have the bins and you have all the labels,
Yeah.
they will still
This is for
mix it up.
non-biodegradable. There's oh my god, the trash here is kind of not that many yet, so they're just going to put it there. It's
And
like
then-
even for plastic.
Even burning, there are only certain ways of burning which are allowed. Other ways of burning are not allowed. So you have to follow the allowed way of burning. And that has to be government driven, LGU driven again, right? That's important. But Singapore has that.
Yes.
And Singapore is very successful at segregation, but also at disposing of the waste by burning it. Very successful. And we should look at countries like that.
So do you have collaboration with the government, like to have centralized sustainability program nationwide?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I want that, but we don't have it today.
Yeah.
But especially with garbage, it's really important that the central government demands certain actions by the LGUs. Like waste, for instance, is one classic example of that. I remember my friend was the mayor of Quezon City in the early days, June, when what's her name, the lady?
Mayor Joy?
No. When Corazon Aquino was the prime minister, she made appointments, and this was Jun Simon. He was the mayor of Quezon City, but he was not elected but appointed. A really nice man. He's a doctor, and I was playing golf with him. And I don't like golf, but anyway, I was playing golf with him, and I brought this up to him. He said, "Why don't the governments help doing this thing?" He said, "Well." He was honest, right? He said, when they collect the garbage, there's an envelope of money for everybody, right? So they all participate because garbage collection is profitable, and they get paid for it. So that money then goes to whoever. I won't say who. I don't know, but because whoever is involved in the loop. And if you take that away from the local government, well, there'll be uproar, and. So to do it centralized, you take that away, right? I would do it centralized, but you have to have a strong-willed president that pushes that through.
Willpower.
Real willpower.
Determination.
Yep. That's the way it should go, but it hasn't happened
Have
yet.
you seen local governments that have good practices
Yeah, there's a few. So
that we can emulate?
Yeah, there's a few. I mean, even sections. I mean, what are they? There are different ones all over the country, right? I mean, in Isabela province, there's a good section there, and in certain sections of Cebu, they do it there. But you have to drive it, and at the end of the day, it's money. If you get paid for trash collection, do you really care? I mean, blunt, right? So you have to make
voluntarily,
because people are practical nowadays.
Yes, and they have to pay their take care of their families, and they have to make money.
So talking about Nation Builders and Must Live Awards, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
When did you start this?
We started in 2019, I think you'd say.
Before pandemic.
At the time of the pandemic, to be honest. And then we, Kenneth and I started it. And then we brought in Ruchi and Roger Domingo and our finance guy. And then we we put it all together, and how can we make this successful? How do we get hold of? We have to do it through the mayors mainly. The congressman can help, but the mayors will actually do it, and the councillors. So initially we just signed up mayors to get into our book, to give them exposure, and then since then we've agreed to bring in councillors, barangay captains, because they're the next mayors. Right? So we make it attractive for them to come in and work on these projects. And that's what we did. In 2009 we started. So we've been doing it for 4 or 5 years now. It's getting bigger and bigger. Like our next awarding event is on November 28th. And it's going to be, we're expecting 800 plus to 1,000 people at this event. It's huge.
So at least it's evolving.
Oh, it's evolving. But again, the next stage really for us is to audit what's being done.
Yeah.
It's very important.
They should have the receipt.
What
they've done
properly.
And also I want to have a program for the schools. Now there are people like Plastic Bank. Have you heard of them? Plastic Bank?
Yeah.
This Canadian guy founded it. So they collect all the plastics, but then it has to be washed. So they won't buy the plastic until it's washed. Once it's washed and clean, then they will pay you for the plastic. So it's mainly the informal settlers that can make some money out of that. That's a great idea. Right? But getting the plastic washed is a bit of an issue for some people. Right? And people at Coca-Cola are also waking up now, and they've also got programs in place to recycle their bottles, because otherwise they will not get their license renewed. Right? And so they're working hard on that too, to be fair to people like Coca-Cola.
So big corporations should also make a step.
Pitch
yes,
in.
They do, and they are. Like Coke, I know, is making a step, for example, right? But plastic is really a difficult thing to digest. And the other one is glass, but glass can be recycled. You can recycle the glass, right? So the bottles are recycled.
But plastics, when it goes to the stream, to the river, to the seas,
into the fish.
Kills.
And then you buy the fish, and inside the fish you find the sachet that you throw out.
Yeah, exactly. Because
it's
they're consuming.
Because they're also living things.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
They have the right to live.
Correct.
So now, sir, what are your nomination or selection process for the awardees of the Nation Builders?
So we look at what they actually do when it comes to cleanliness of water, cleanliness around the environment. Are they have they got tree planting programs, recycling programs? So we look at all these things, and what things. How are you thinking out of the box to help sustainability? We look at things like that. So every is different. You can't. It's not one lesson for everybody. They all have their own way of doing it. So that's what we do, and we're very good at it.
Running this award-giving body, sir, do you have challenges?
I think the biggest challenge is making sure that they actually do what they say they're going to do. That's the biggest challenge.
It's a big challenge.
Right? And most, to be fair, have done so. But we have to stay on top of them, and we have to start auditing them. And I think it's still okay. But they don't mind. If they're doing the right thing, why would they mind being audited, right?
It's more work for you.
Yeah, for somebody. For us, yes. And that costs money. And who's going to pay for that? That's the issue, right? So we really need like inspectors that can move around the country, roving group of inspectors, just to protect themselves, right? So it's exciting, it's fun. And the kids can drive it through the schools. I always say this. If you have programs that you can drive through the children into the schools, they will take it home to their parents.
Yes.
Mom, look what we did today. Yeah, look, Mom. You have to throw away.
Be proud.
You have to be very proud. You have to throw away things carefully, Mum. They did that in Europe, and it's very successful. So we can do it here too.
Yeah, I really do believe in sustainability, sir, because we have this, we're associated with Sunshine Philippines movement. Is a movement that plant trees and do cleanup drives.
Yes.
And it was found in Davao City. And we have this somewhere in Tamayong. It's a like denuded forest. And before the people living near the Mount Apo, where Tamayong is, they suffer massive landslides, like flooding, massive floodings and landslides. And when, if I may say mention, Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, started planting trees there in the denuded pine trees. Pine trees, and that denuded forest before, that denuded mountain before, was restored, and it was very beneficial to the people living near there, because they no longer suffer landslides, massive floodings, something like that. And it's so great because it's still, I mean, I believe sustainability is also a reason that a place can foster. I mean, they can
give comfort to
give comfort to people. Progress.
Yes.
It's a key to progress.
But agriculture is still the biggest prospect, the biggest opportunity for this country. Yes, we should get down to 20 peso per kilo bags of rice. We should do that, and that can be done. I don't know why it hasn't been done yet, but they're trying, I know. But like cacao, we have the best cacao in the region, but we haven't.
Bohol in Davao.
Even places like that. But you have to have hundreds of hectares to do it properly, to make it effective, and we need to do that together. And that's one area, because the quality of our cacao is much better than the quality of cacao in Africa or Indonesia. It's the oil level, which is what you apparently judge the cacao on, is 10 times higher here than in Indonesia, for example. So that's one area. Also things like, we have lots of other plants, like trees, like guabano. Guabano, the leaves of guabano are 10,000 times more effective than chemotherapy for cancer. But we need to get enough of it produced, and we need to get the awareness out there. We could become the breadbasket for natural resources in the world. That's how big we are here.
If you only just look at the around us.
And we should drive it centrally. You're right. You come back to central government. It's their job to do that. My opinion, right? Because then they can.
I would
say,
really love a centralized government.
Yeah, and then you can say, right, you're going to do cacao, you're going to do rubber, you're going to do that, etc., etc. And you pick the items that are effective, like virgin coconut oil, right? And even is so much more profitable than the husks. What do you call it? What do you do with the coconut husks? They've done that for 200 or 300 years, so they're still doing it. Why? It's not profitable. Why are you doing it, right? So VCO is the world's crying out for VCO. We've got lots of coconut.
We have potentials for that.
Adapt to change.
That's the
evolving world.
They don't want change.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah, for everybody. But we have to force the change, and the kids can do that. So tell the children why we need to do it, and let them tell their parents. That's one way.
So what do you think are the characteristics of a person that can help build the nation?
Wow, it needs to be somebody that understands the opportunity the nation has. Like, if you look at the Philippines, you look at the people are the opportunity.
Yeah.
So you have good people. You have good people, so you have to make the most out of those people, and whatever that you want them to do. Education is very important, very important, right? And high standard of education, which we don't have today, unfortunately. It's getting better, but still not good enough. You look at Singapore, Malaysia, wow, very high levels of education.
Even in the reading level.
Yeah.
Where Philippines is at the bottom part.
Yeah, I don't know, it's sad. We should be at the
very
top.
Sad.
We should be at the top.
Yeah.
But people mess around with our language. Like, for instance, English is an international language.
Yeah.
And that has to be number one priority in all the schools, for me. Even I'm not Filipino, it's easy for me to say that. But it has to be the number one priority. And then, of course, you have to learn Tagalog because it's your language. But you should never have dropped Spanish. I don't know why you did that. Right? And you shouldn't spend too much time on history. And even when you do history...
My parents had it before.
Yeah.
Spanish language subject.
Yeah, they should keep Spanish because it's useful for the Filipinos.
Some type of proficient in speaking Spanish before.
Yes. And there's only the mestizos now that are the old Spaniards, right? And there's other words for them. I won't mention them here because it's a family show, right? But these guys, they know Spanish is very important. And then history.
Yeah.
What international history have you learned? Like I say, what happened? The Second World War was from when to when? And they don't know.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been taught, right? But when they talk about Jose Rizal and his book, what was it?
Noli Me
Tangere. Yeah, my daughters hated that book with a vengeance. And I asked them, why did you hate that book?
Filibusterismo.
First of all, it's Spanish, it's not Tagalog, right? It's been translated. And secondly, it's difficult to remember everything in that book, and they force you to try and remember it through the schools. And if you're studying nursing, why would you have to learn that? You learn that at primary school or high school, not at college level. And that's wasting people's time, wasting people's brains. Sorry to say that.
Yeah,
I know it's important and culture is important. Like, you ask, what's the capital city of Finland? They don't know. Yeah, Helsinki, you know, but you're well educated. But a lot of the kids don't know. They've never been taught. That's why they don't know, not because they don't want to know. They want to know. There's no global geography, no global history, right? And even when you study IT, IT what? Networking? IT, there's so many different levels of IT. And I talked to the people at STI. My friend founded STI, for example, Gus Lagman, right? And he's a brilliant guy, right? But again, when you say IT, there's networking, there's software, there's cyber, there's all kinds of different areas now. So the school should specialize in those areas so you get experts that are worth something in the world. So if you do experts...
It's also the problem why we have job mismatching.
Yes, correct.
Like, for example, in some countries in elementary, they already know what that child likes to become.
Yes.
So they put them in a special program until he reaches college. Specialization.
So we have to change the whole educational system to cover that. But we have not done that.
Yeah, we haven't done it yet.
Sadly.
Yeah, sad. I always say IT is a classic example.
Yeah.
Look at STI, it's a great college, right? It's good school and everything else, but you have to say there's telephony, networking, cybersecurity, so many different areas, right? And they should specialize, and then their students are worth more, right? But Filipinos are good learners when they're taught.
Yeah.
But if you don't teach them, what can they learn?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, I've got friends now, they work for Trend Micro. It's a Taiwanese company, very successful. And they earn $100,000 a year. But they worked towards it and they became experts. They study at home. Maybe their father might have been an IT person, for example. And there are opportunities, and people like Filipino people because they're flexible and they're helpful. The call centers...
But they do not become experts.
No, but the call centers, why do we grow so quickly here? English is the number one reason. And that, I'd question the value of the English today, here, now, right? English is one. And the other thing is that when a query comes in, you have to want to help the client. Now, no disrespect to our Indian friends, but they just put the phone down often. I've heard this from call centers. If they don't like the question, right? Filipino will never do that. A Filipino will want to know and get to the bottom of the question. What is the problem you have, sir? And get back to you.
Which is a very good trait.
Very good trait. That's why the call center people are coming back here.
We just lack training.
But the thing that has changed is the Indians now own the call centers here because they couldn't make it work in India. They bought the call centers here, or the American call centers here. That's okay. That works too. I'm happy with that because at least the Filipinos are getting jobs and everybody's happy with that.
O, diba? So, it's already time na. What are your next plans, sir, and projects
Upcoming
for
plans.
the sustainability?
Well, we're still continuing what we're doing, and we want to get the schools more involved. That's important for us, and and we're looking for other opportunities. We haven't touched a lot of them yet, but we want to forward. We're looking at exporting our know-how, but I want to become an expert in our country first because I'm a Filipino.
Filipino by heart. Diba? Diba? Ano si Sir? Dinidib-dib niya talaga.
I mean, I appreciated you're not a Filipino by blood, but you're a Filipino by heart. And I really appreciated that because you really wanted to bring Filipino as a first world country. I can see that, and you really have a lot of plans that you really wanted to implement here. It's just that we really have to tap.
You really want the Philippines to succeed.
Yeah, look at June
exactly.
Palafox. He's saying by 2050 we should be top 5 in Asia.
We really have to. But
Actually, he wants the Philippines to be a smart country.
Yes, and we should be able. We've got all the technology here to do that, and especially in Clark and places like that. Forget Makati and BGC. Forget those places. But Clark has got space and opportunity. It's got a fantastic airport there. Just go to a place like that. So we will get there.
Yes, we will get there.
We will.
In a scale of 1 to 10, sir, where is the Philippines now in terms of sustainability?
3 to 4.
Yeah.
3 to 4.
We'll have a long way to go.
Yeah, we have a long way to go. Yeah.
It's near bottom.
No, but we're fighting and we're getting there. But just slow. How you improve
Very
takes
slow.
time.
Yeah.
And we need central government assistance. And like we have got the backing of the president. We are supported by the president, the vice president, and many senators, congressmen all supporting us. So they're all here to support. And that's a good sign.
Sign of progress.
Yeah, sign of progress, yeah.
Sir, your last message to our viewers, and maybe you want to get your friends?
No, I haven't got any friends. I'm just kidding. No. My best friend is here.
Wow.
But no, my message would be for sustainability is it's for your children.
Yes.
For the next generation.
For the next generation. Very important because we will not have a country if we don't take care of this country. The other thing is that 2/3 of our country is below sea level almost, or at very low. And we have to fix those things. And we have to move important things away from low-lying areas into high-lying areas and build those areas up. That's the message is keep doing it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sir.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much, Sir Carl McLean, Chairman of Sustainability Standards Incorporated.
Ayan, although, napapa-English pa ako, no? We really thank you, sir, no, for being there. I mean, for the vision that you have for the Philippines. And, I mean, here in Asimara and DZA, we're into sustainability, too. And, thank you so much for that. Yeah.
So they have upcoming Nation Builders and Massive Awards on November 28th
At Okada.
at Okada, Manila. All right. Shout out to all the Nation Builders.
Ayan, yung totoong nation builders. Ayan. Anyway,
Alright,
mga kapartner.
Ayan.
Kung meron kang kwento na alam mong papatok at tatatak sa isipan ng bawat Pilipina, bay huwag mong itago kung dapat ito'y ibahagi at ipatok na yan.
And bago tayo magpaalam, laging tandaan ang sinasabi sa Proverbs 10:4.
Eto, a lazy person will end up poor, but a hard worker will become rich.
Yan, nagpapahirap ang katamaran, ngunit ang kasipagan ay nagpapayaman.
Eto na nga, ako po sa muli si Kapartner Val.
Ako naman si Kapartner Wella, magsalo-salo ulit tayo bukas.
Sa kabrang oras sa timpilan, dito lang sa
Patok! May oportunidad sa bawat katok.
Inyong napakinggan ang iba't ibang kwento at kalaman dito sa programang Patok. Hanggang sa muli, magsama-sama ulit tayo tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 1:00 hanggang 2:00 ng hapon. Dito lamang sa DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio, Manila.
Tapang at malasakit.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong.
Pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa. ng bayan mo.
At malasakit.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka.
Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras.
Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, Disyo ang magserbisyo.